Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video of the Predator Vlogs, and today we're gonna talk about some WWF figures. So we all know and love our Hasbro figures, amazing figures for their time, really wonderful, really toyetic on the shelf. But these Hasbro figures had a distant cousin in India. That's right, I'm talking about the WWF Funskool figures. While Hasbro gave its mold to Funskool, the plastic used by Funskool was of an inferior quality, which is why you would see that the Funskool figures are much different than their Hasbro counterparts. So enough of talking, and let me show you the different Funskool WWF figures that I own. Let's get into it. Alright, so the first one that we have here is the Funskool Yokozuna. He is one big heavy hitter. So as you can see, this is really a big bulky figure, really nice. Similar paint job to the Hasbro, but the plastic quality, as I said, is much inferior. So you can see there's a bit of weathering on the face, the skin colors don't match really, and the waist is a much darker sort of a red in color than the Hasbro. But this is the first figure, very heavy hitter. If I were to compare this with its Hasbro counterpart, this is how this looks. So right off the bat you can see the difference between these two. The Hasbro Yoko, much better. The colors are of the same tone. You can see this is a much darker red. This is a little lighter, much better paint applications on the face, and at the back you can see an overall much better application of paint on the Hasbro. So this is Yokozuna. Bonsai! Alright, so up next we have the narcissist Lex Luger. So as you can see, this is another Funskool. It's pretty difficult to kind of point out what the exact differences are when you just see it at face value. But when you compare it to a Hasbro, the differences become pretty evident. So here's my Hasbro right here. As you can see, the purple is much darker on this Funskool. The hair color, I hope it's visible, is much lighter on the Funskool than it is on the Hasbro. Paint applications much better for sure. So if I were to stand them up right here and kind of go deep, you can see the differences right there. It's pretty much evident. Up next we have another one. We have the Honky Tonk Man. He's the Honky Tonk Man. He's the Honky Tonk Man. So you can see, because of the sun and an inferior quality of plastic that was used, I keep saying that over and over again, the color on the vest doesn't really match the trousers. The skin has changed color over time, and unfortunately I don't have the guitar for the Honky Tonk Man. But if I were to compare it with my Hasbro, see, much better quality, and I have the guitar as well. So this is the comparison of a Funskool with a Hasbro right here. Alright, so up next you need to feel the power of the Ultimate Warrior. You have Warrior with his Gorilla Slam action. Really difficult figure to get in mint condition. My one's not mint because there's a bit of sun damage on the legs, but really nice looking figure. It's really hard to get this figure with all fingers intact because the plastic was bad and these tend to break very easily, but it's really different from its Hasbro counterpart. Let me bring in the counterpart right here. As you can see, the bands on the Hasbro are more of an orange, while the ones on the Funskool are reddish in color, right? So that's the major difference. You can see the paint application on the shorts really bad, versus this one much better defined, and you can kind of say that's the Warrior logo. But right here, not that great, right? That's how you essentially spot one of the differences between the Hasbros and the Funskools. This is how they look side by side right there. Look at those two warriors just facing each other. Feel the power of the Ultimate Warrior. Alright, up next we have the one and only, the Beast from the East, Bam Bam Bigelow. Another Funskool right here. It's a much deeper color, I can tell you that. On the skin, the face has kind of faded out because of wear and tear over the years. The paint applications right here aren't very clean, as you can see on his chest. So the paint applications aren't very clean. There's a bit of a bleed on the red from here, and same thing on the back. I unfortunately don't have a Hasbro Bam Bam yet, so I can't do that comparison, but you get the point. Up next we have Mr. Perfect. That's right, we have Mr. Perfect, Intercontinental Champion, second generation superstar, and an amazing wrestler, technician in the ring. One of probably one of the guys that should have won the WWE Championship back in the day and didn't. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. So this is Mr. Perfect, much a lighter skin color on this guy. The yellow is much brighter, more of a fluorescent yellow rather than the darker yellow on the Hasbro Perfect. So let me show you the Hasbro along with this right here. You can see it's a more fluorescent yellow versus the Hasbro right here. The face paint is much better on the Hasbro, I guess. Yeah, and the skin color's a little different. This guy's much more tan, and yeah, that's the difference between the Hasbro and the Funskool Mr. Perfects. Alright, so closing out the list, we have some heavy hitters right here. We have Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh yeah, that's right, we have the Macho Man right here in his Funskool colors. As you can see, much more fluorescent pink. The hat is of a very soft material. The colors are really different. You can see the rubber's pretty soft, and this is one of the rarer figures that I have. Oh yeah, on the front, Macho Man, at the back, that's right. And just to compare him with the Hasbro, this is the difference. You can just see these two figures and tell the difference between these two. That's right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, everywhere it's Macho Madness running wild. Like we said, the hits just keep on coming, and up next we have Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother? That's right, we have Hulk Hogan right here, the Funskool. One of the rarer figures, again, because the 5 fingers on each hand tend to break very easily. This is one of the ones that have not broken. Unfortunately, this spring mechanism doesn't really work, but you can see sun damage on the shorts, on the boots, but really rare and an amazing figure to have. You can't have a WWF line without the Hulkster, am I right? And this is comparing him with the Hasbro. So you can see the paint is still on the Hasbro. This one doesn't really have the paint till now. The boots have kind of weathered over time. Essentially the Funskool boot should be much lighter in color versus the Hasbro ones, but what can you say? Sun damage, right? The hair much lighter. The bandana, everything's different about these two. What you gonna do, brother? Alright, next up, the big hits keep coming, and we have the champion, the man who brought WWE into the new generation, Bret the Hitman Hart. A really different figure again. The mechanism seems to work alright here, but the color is really light. It's not a deep tan that you see on the Series 8 Bret. The paint not as good as you'd expect. The back right here, not really good paint job. The glasses, not really a good paint job. You can see this has not aged that well, right? And when I compare this to the Hasbro, the differences are very evident. You can see how tan this guy is on the right here, and much better paint application. The logo right here, much better. You can say that's the Bret Hart logo right here. It's worn out with time, can't help it. It's the excellence of execution, Bret the Hitman Hart. Up next, we have the man from Death Valley. He is the Phenom, the Undertaker. Again, this has been consistent with the Funskools. This is, again, a very bad quality of plastic, very fragile, very brittle. The mechanism still works. I've seen a lot of Funskool Undertakers that have the chunks of this hat broken off, but yeah, look at the paint application on the face. Could have done a better job of it if you ask me. And if I were to compare this with my Series 4 Hasbro, you can see the difference. Look at the faces right there. You can just tell this is a Funskool, this is Hasbro right here. The differences are evident. The Phenom, the Undertaker. Right, so those were the loose figures that I had. Let's take a look at some of the MOCs. It's a bit of a stretch to call this MOC right at this point. You can see the bubbles kind of broken, and $1 Million Man's almost coming out, but somehow this has kept itself together, and I'm not gonna try and open it and take it out because it's still in the package, and that must be worth something, I guess. So yeah, it says a WWF hero sticker inside. There is a $1 Million Man sticker inside, if you can see that. It says Funskool right here. Turning it around, got to be very, very delicate with this that it doesn't come out. We have the different figures that were part of this set. We never really saw a Brutus Beefcake, we never saw a Big Boss Man, Akeem, Andre the Giant. We never saw these figures come out. Yeah, so it's what, 1995, so that's almost what, 30 years almost at this point. So yeah, 99 rupees back in the day. $1 Million Man right here. This is how he looks, guys. So here we have it. All right, so up next we have Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. Again, very bad quality of carding right here because it's gone really soft with age. Funskool, the packaging is a bit torn off on the side. We have Hot Rod here, comes with the sticker inside, the Roddy Piper card, Funskool card right there. Figures a little different from the Hasbro, of course. And at the back you can see manufactured in 1996. We have Hot Rod right here, the different figures. We never really saw the Nasty Boys. I don't know if we had Animal and Hawk. Some people claim to have Funskool Animal and Hawk. I haven't seen an MOC version of that, so it's hard to believe. But here we have Roddy Piper. And the final Funskool carded figure that we have is Demolition Smash right here. This is another nice one that I have mint on card. The paper's a little better quality here. It's much more sturdy than the other two. He has the Macho Man card inside. You can see the Macho, it says. So he has the Macho Man. The bubbles yellowed out a little bit, but the figure's still mint, pristine condition. Back of the box, this is 1995 once again. 99 rupees back in the day. The other figures in the line. And so yeah, these are the 3 MOCs that I have in my Funskool collection. So these were the different Funskool figures that I have in my collection. The only one that I am missing is the Funskool Razor Ramon, and I hope to add it very soon into my collection. But these were the Funskools that I have. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video, share the channel with all your friends. It helps the channel a lot. Thank you. See you again. Until next time. Bye-bye.